comes to us all the way from Anniston, Alabama. Put your hands together for a very funny Mr. Brandon Kilpatrick. Come on! How y'all doing? What up? My name is Brandon Kilpatrick. I'm from Anniston, and normally I like to start off each show getting to know somebody. You know, that's woo. That's like being proud of a pile of shit, man. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I like to get to know at least one person. You know, it helps y'all all know who I am. So, let me get to know. What's your name, sir? Jake? That's not gonna work. It's not hip, it's not exciting. We need to get you a name that screams, I like women. So we're gonna rename you. We're gonna name you, Raul. We're gonna name you Raul. How you doing? I'm gonna introduce you. Raul, we just met a second ago. But I feel close enough that we can share anything. Raul, you ever jack off? You ever jack off? You jack off, don't you, Raul? Raul, don't lie to these people. You got soft hands. You got a pretty firm grip, too. I bet you're really confident when you do it. Yeah, I know. You're sitting in front of a mirror going, oh, yeah, you like that? Oh, you like it when I touch me there? Who's my daddy? See, I wish I had that confidence, but I don't. You know, I'm really timid, I'm shy, I'm scared, I'm nervous. You know, I'm like, what if I don't like myself? What if I'm no good? You know, but I had this really cool fantasy where I rape myself. You know, I'm just sitting down, got a book, a little light, a Snuggie. You know, I'm sitting there reading, and then all of a sudden, I slide a glove over my hand so I can't recognize it. And I just take a grip, and I just start going, I'm like, please stop, please. I slap myself a couple of times. I'm like, please quit, why are you doing it? But I know I want it. So I've been married for about 3.5 years. They sound surprised over there. Married? That guy? And the good thing I like about my relationship though is size doesn't matter. I had to find one of those. The only thing that matters to her is I have a job. You know, that's her big turn on. That's the thing that gets her hot. And I'll use that to my advantage. Like, you know, when we have sex, I'm like, oh, baby, I'm so employed. Oh, I can feel my pension rising. I'm gonna make you come 401k times. Oh, it's time to promote you to another position. Oh, baby, I'm punching in and out. Oh, get off the clock. Raul, I told you that because so I can tell you this next thing. I've been unemployed for about 6 months. So my wife's been on her period for 6 months. You know, I'm like, how is that possible? Is that healthy? Do you need a doctor? And she's like, no, I'm okay. And I'm like, well, meet me halfway. I'm like, you know, what about a blowjob? She said, no, my gums are bleeding. And I'm like, man, it's been so long, Raul. I put a picture of her vagina on our milk carton. A friend of mine came over to the house the other day. He opens the refrigerator to get a Coke, sees it, looks at me, almost like he's crying. He goes, yours too? Like I'm halfway expecting a ransom call. Like I'm gonna be at home waiting on it, and all of a sudden the phone will ring, I'll pick it up, and be like, did you ever want to see your pussy again? Put a 1.5 carat platinum ring in a Jared's box on the nightstand. Please don't hurt it, I'll do what you want. I need to know it's okay. Can you put it on the phone? And I think I know what really happened. See, last Easter, I bought my wife a vibrator. And I got her the Rabbit, which was properly named, because she's been humping it like one ever since. Like, I showed it to her, and she's like, I'm not using that. But like a week later, I go to watch TV and the remote doesn't work. I take the back off to change the batteries and I realize they're gone. There's a little note there that says, I owe you. Like all the batteries in the house started disappearing. Like this is how bad it got, right? Remote stopped clicking, the clock stopped ticking. My son's tickle me elbow stopped laughing. All right, and after all the batteries are gone in the house, she starts showing me some attention. And after all that time, you think I'm gonna do anything? Yeah. But see, I had my mindset. It was like classic man versus machine. You know, I'm gonna put this vibrator to shame. So I came in, like, you know, MVP, brought my A game, did nothing for her. You know? And I was like, all right, you know, try everything I thought of. And, Raul, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't ever do it. Because at one time I felt like I was kind of being cheated on. You know? I came home one day and I went in the kitchen and my wife wasn't there, which we're supposed to be. And y'all like it, y'all don't. And I walked down the hallway and I started hearing moaning and I heard, and I died a little bit inside. So when I finally got my chance and it just blew up in my face, I was like, all right, this time, you know, I'm gonna try to talk dirty to her, right? So I brushed her hair away from her neck and I kissed her on the neck. Kissed her on the earlobe, put my lips right by her ear, and I said, Raul, who do you think breaks up relationships more? You think it's the men's fault or the women's fault? Women? she's looking at you like, we'll see. I don't think it's any more than the other. I don't think men more than women, women more than men. I think it's about 50-50, you know, like, men, we do the stupidest things, we say the stupidest things. I told this girl I was dating one time, I was like, you look just like your mother. But she got pissed at me, she jumped off my face and left. And women, y'all ask some of the stupidest questions. This woman asked me one time, she said, Jessica Simpson would have sex with you, would you do it? And I was thinking, hell yeah, but I couldn't tell her that. So I was like, if you want to see how strong our relationship is, see where it's really going, I was like, be more realistic. She said, okay, well, what if my sister wanted to give you a blowjob? I was like, why? She say something? Y'all, my name's Kilpatrick, that's my time.